Hey guys, it's Steph and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, I put together 10 super last minute Halloween makeup ideas. I was hoping to do maybe 15 or 20 looks for this video. I had so many ideas in mind, so I will actually put them in like the pinned comment or something if you guys do want more ideas. I filmed the majority of the looks you guys are about to see over the course of like 12 hours. So I was putting it on, taking it off, sometimes redoing them, putting it on again, taking it off, and after a while my eyelid started bleeding. And I love you guys, but I need this eyelid. This eyelid is very useful for makeup, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep it at 10 looks and I'm gonna keep my eyelid. Hope that's all right. Like I said, these looks are all super simple to recreate, and chances are you've already got the majority of the products that you need to create these looks as it is. If you guys were interested in one particular look, then I will of course leave timestamps in the description box down below so you can check those out. But enough of me rambling, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all we have this little skull situation. So first of all I'm going to take a lighter shade foundation than I'd normally use, but you can just use like white face paint or whatever you have lying around. So I'm just going to apply that all over my skin and also conceal using a lighter colour as well. I'm then just going to set my brows in place with a clear brow gel just so they don't go all over the place, and then I'm also going to set all of my makeup in place using a translucent powder. This one is the RCMA No Colour Powder. I'm going to use more powder than I normally would just to make it extra matte. And then I found these really cute little skull clips, so I thought I would use them. Cute! Okay, then I'm going to take this black gel liner and I'm going to fill in my brows and make them quite dramatic. And I'm then going to take this warm brown eyeshadow and just run that through my crease. Then I'm going to take this slightly more red tone and work that over the top as well, and also on my lower lash line. I'm then going to take that black gel liner again and apply that all over my lid. You don't have to be too precise with this, and I'm just going to blend it out. It does take a while, but persevere, it'll blend. So I'm also just going to smoke that on my lower lash line and then tight line using a black eyeliner. Then I'm going to take a black eyeshadow and pack that all over the top and kind of smoke it out a little bit more. And I decided to add a little bit of shading to my brows as well, just to make them look a little bit more mean. Next, I'm going to take this felt tip liner and I'm going to draw out my nose, kind of create like a teardrop, but slightly missing the top bit. I don't really know how to explain it, but just copy what I'm doing on screen. And then I also set that in place. For the cheekbones, I took that black gel liner again and I basically just followed where my own cheekbones sit and then filled it in with a bit of black eyeshadow. And I also added a little bit of shading to my temples as well. And then I decided to take off all of my clothes and just kind of shade in the rest of my body. I then just added a little bit of mascara to make my eyes look even more dark. And then for my mouth, I took that felt liner again and I just drew a straight line across my mouth. And then using my teeth as a guide, I made my own little teeth. And I also made them look a little bit more realistic by kind of forking them out at the top. Then I just decided to shade everything in with a bit of black eyeshadow, and that is the finished look. Okay, on to the next one. So this next one is super easy. Obviously it's your classic kind of cat eye look. So I'm just adding these super cute little cat ears that I found at the pound shop, believe it or not. And I'm just going to apply my foundation and concealer as I would normally. So I'm just blending that out, and then I'm also just adding a little bit of clear brow gel through my brows, and then I'm also going to powder everything down. Like I said, just kind of your everyday base. Then I'm going to do a little bit of contouring just using a matte bronzer. I will leave links to everything down below if you guys are curious, but you can use whatever you have to hand. And then I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit just using a regular brow pencil. Then I'm going to create the cat eye look using a lot of dark grey and also black tone eyeshadow. So I'm just going to mix them all together over on my lid and kind of darken my crease up a little bit. I'm also going to smoke out my lower lash line and of course add tons and tons of mascara and then tight line with the black liner again. For the nose, I'm just going to take a black felt liner again and I'm going to kind of draw an upside down triangle almost, and then I'm going to draw a little line connecting my nose to my mouth. And then just going to pop a few little dots next to that, and then of course draw in a few whiskers. You can do as many as you like, you make them as long as you like, whatever you want. I'm then going to fill in my top lip with a matte black liquid lipstick and bring out the edges just a little bit with the felt liner. And there you have it, super easy. Good. Okay, on to the next one, which is this creepy ass clown. And for this, again, it's super simple. All you need to do is cover your entire face with white face paint or just a lighter coloured foundation. So I'm also going over my ears, but you can do whatever part of your body is going to be visible. I'm then going to fill in my eyes using a black gel liner. So I'm going to go across the lid and also on my lower lash line as well. And then again, just tight line with a black liner. I'm then just going to set all of that in place using a matte black eyeshadow. I'm also blending it out a little bit just to make it look a little bit more hollow. Then back at it again with my trusty felt tip liner. I'm just going to draw out kind of like a skeleton nose like I did before. You can do a red nose, but I think a skeleton nose looks a little bit more creepy. And I also decided to shade in my brows a little bit. So I'm just filling that in again with gel liner, and then I'll just go ahead again and set that in place. Oh, gym break. And then again, using black liner, I drew these little spikes above my brow, but after a while I did decide to kind of draw them through my brow as well. So in a second you'll see me patting them through with some gel liner. And again, just setting all of that in place. I then decided to blend a little bit of the black eyeshadow downwards a little bit. It kind of looks like you've been crying. So sad. And I added a bit of mascara again as before. Then is the mouth part, which is probably the hardest bit to do, but it's seriously so easy. So I'm basically just overlining my lips to the max. Kind of just copy your natural lip shape. This doesn't have to be perfect at all. And then when it comes to the teeth, draw them over your own teeth. So kind of just copy where your teeth sit, but make them super long and creepy. And then fill in any gaps with the black gel liner again. Then I took a matte red liquid lipstick and I'm just filling in my lips, the fake ones that we drew, not my actual lips, to give it like a clown effect. Again, you don't have to be precise at all because we are going to go ahead and sharpen it up in a second. So then what I'm going to do is take that liner again and just fill in any gaps and kind of sharpen up the lines like I said. Add a little bow tie and you are good to go. Okay, now for something a little bit cuter. So to create this makeup look, first of all, you are of course going to need a unicorn horn and some ears. Again, got this from the pound shop, super cheap, and I kind of think it's my new favorite accessory. Let me know what you guys think. But to start off with, I'm going to apply foundation apparently to my top. That was annoying, but I'm just going to apply foundation all over my face like I would normally. Same goes for concealer. I'm going to make sure I have quite a flawless base for this. And again, just set everything in place. Then taking this Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette from NYX, I'm going to take the kind of lilac shade and do a little bit of contouring with that. I'm going to bring it up to my temples and to my forehead as well. Then taking a more kind of fuchsia colour, I'm going to go over the top of that again, just to add a little bit of dimension. And then taking this kind of peachy coral shade, I'm going to apply that right into the crease of my eye. Take that lilac shade again and pack it all over the lid. And then I decided to take this kind of turquoise shade and pop that on my lower lash line because it matches my headband. See what I did there? Then I'm going to take this white liner and just tight line with that just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. And then you guys, the new MUA Prism highlighters are not messing around. They are so intense. So I decided to add this little purple one right to my inner corner and really pack that on. I then took the more peachy shade, which again is so intense. I'm obsessed with these, and I applied that all over my face. I mean, if you can't wear a crap ton of highlighter when you're a unicorn, when can you? So I went a little bit ham with this. And I also applied it to my cupid's bow, nose, and my brow bone. Then I added some mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and then I found this little jewel kind of headpiece, so I stuck that on as well. You don't have to, I just think it looks really cute. And then I decided to create an ombre lip using a darker coloured liquid lipstick from MUA, filling that in with a lighter coloured one. And then I recently got sent this new holographic lip gloss from L'Oreal, and I applied that right to the centre because again, if you can't wear holographic lip gloss when you're a unicorn, when can you? It's quite subtle, but it does just give a little shimmer and it really helps to blend in your ombre as well. And that is the finished look. Cute! Okay, now on to the next one. We're going to create this super simple kind of spidery inspired makeup look. Oh my god, what is that hair? So again, I'm just going to apply foundation all over my face as I would normally. Same goes for concealer, just whatever you've got lying around. And again, powdering everything down and filling in those brows with a little bit of brow gel. Then I'm going to take my new favourite contouring kit from NYX and I'm going to chisel out those cheekbones a little bit. And then taking this kind of burgundy shade from this NYX palette, I'm going to work that into the crease. And then blend that out. Then I'm going to take that on the lower lash line as well. And then taking this black color, I'm going to pack that all over the lid. And again, keep on blending. Then I'm going to add lots and lots of mascara. I mean, this is like a spider inspired look, so if you can't have spidery lashes then I don't know when you can. So I'm going to apply a ton of that to my top and bottom lashes and then fill my lips in with a matte black liquid lipstick. For the spider webs, I'm sure you guys will know how to draw spider webs by now, but if not, just follow what I'm doing on screen. I'm basically just drawing some lines, leaving my eyes, and kind of crossing them over as I go. Super simple to recreate. And then I'm adding a little bit of black gloss over the top of my lips, and that is the finished look. So now let's move on to something that's a little bit more red. So for this devil look, what you want to do is obviously paint your entire face and body red, whatever's going to be on show. And then set that in place to make sure it doesn't smudge. Then I'm taking a kind of burgundy dark brown eyeshadow and contouring with that. You can use black or again whatever you have lying around. And I'm going to apply that same shadow to my lid and crease as well. And also smoke it out on my lower lash line. Then I'm adding some black and packing that all over my lid and again just blending all of that out. And then I'm taking a felt liner and just creating quite a dramatic wing on my eye. And again adding lots of mascara. I'm then just filling in my brows using a black brow pencil, but you can use whatever you have lying around. And again, filling in my lips with a matte black liquid lipstick. This look makes me really horny. Get it? Okay, never mind. So on to the next one, which is this kind of creepy doll mannequin look. So again, apply foundation all over my face. I'm going to go a little bit lighter than I would normally and conceal and powder. And you guys know the deal by now, just my usual kind of makeup routine. I'm then going to do quite a harsh contour and apply a ton of blush to the apples of my cheeks. And then fill in my brows with a bit of tinted brow gel. Then for the eyes, super simple for this one, I'm just going to take a matte brown shade and work that through my crease. And then I'm just going to line my eyes with a white liner to make my eyes look bigger. I'm also actually going to take that on my lower lash line a little bit more to make my eyes look even more big, and then I'm filling in my lips with a matte baby pink liquid lipstick. And then I decided to draw in these little lines. It kind of looks like a little mannequin mouth. And then I'm adding tons and tons of mascara. But for my lower lashes, to make sure that I don't kind of cross over where I put that white liner, I'm only doing the ends of my lashes. And then I'm going to fill in my lower lash line a little bit as well, just to make it look like an eyelid. I'm then adding a few little freckles across my cheeks as well, just using that same brow pencil as before. And that is the finished look. So next I'll move on to this super simple pop art look. So as you can see, foundation is already on, and then with a felt liner, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line across my chin and also down my jawline. Then I'm going to do the same just across my forehead as well. This look is super simple. It's literally a case of just following what I'm doing on screen. So also across my cheek and down my nose. And then I'm going to fill in my brows super blocky like the good old days, just with that same black liner again. And then also wing out my eye with that liner. And then I also decided to put a little bit in my crease as well. It kind of gives more of like a cartoon effect. I'm then adding some matte red liquid lipstick to my lips, and I also decided to add some on the side of my face as well. I saw this on Pinterest, I think it was, and I think it looked really cool. I'm then going to add lots of mascara and then outline my lips using a felt liner again. I then decided to draw a few little tears down there as well. Again, saw this on Pinterest, I think it's really cool. And then I also decided to add a little highlight with a white liquid liner. This one's just from NYX, so just highlighting my lip. And then I filled in the little tear with some blue eyeliner and highlighted that as well. And that is the finished look. Like I said, super easy to recreate. Okay, on to the next one. So this is kind of like a sexy werewolf sort of vibe. So again, this is really easy to recreate. Start off with your regular foundation and concealer, stuff like that. Do a little bit of contouring, and then I decided to take quite a flat brush and add some really, really dark brown contour to my cheekbones as well, just to make it look super harsh. I also decided to bring some down almost to create a bit of a widow's peak. And I added some to the bottom of my nose as well to create like a little dog nose. I'm then spiking up my brows with a clear brow gel. I'm also going to fill them in a little bit in a second. And then I'm also adding this deep nude liquid lipstick to my lips. Then I'm going in with a super thin brow pencil and I'm just creating little fake hairs and just kind of sticking them upwards to make it look a little bit wild. And then for the eyes, I'm just taking a matte brown eyeshadow and smoking out my lower lash line, adding a little bit of black to that as well. Very similar to one of the looks before, I'm going to wing that out a little bit and slowly work it onto my lid. And just keep adding black and brown mascara to really kind of smoke it out depending on how harsh you want it. Obviously, I wanted it quite harsh, as you can see. I then went ahead and added tons and tons of mascara to my top and bottom lashes and then filled in my waterline with some black eyeliner. Then taking a black eyeshadow again, I decided to sharpen up that contour even more and blend it out. Add some fangs and that is the finished look. So then last but not least is this super simple vampire look. So again, foundation is on and I'm just going to be doing a bit of contouring using a dark grey eyeshadow. So just working that onto my temples and my forehead. Then for the eyes, I'm going to take a matte brown eyeshadow and work that into the crease. I'm then going to add this reddy tone brown to my lower lash line and also to the outer part of my lid. And then I decided to go in with a more cool tone brown and work that into my crease as well. And also on my lower lash line to kind of give it more of like a gaunt effect. And then, as with all of these looks, just do a little bit of tight lining and add tons and tons of mascara. I'm then going to be filling in my brows as I would normally, just creating quite a high arch. I'm then doing another ombre lip, so I'm going to be lining my lips with a matte black liquid lipstick. And then filling them in with a deep reddy brown. This one's from NYX. Add a set of fangs. There you go. And then I also decided to add some fake blood as well, so I'm just kind of dripping that out of my mouth. I then decided to add a little bit to the ends of my teeth as well, just like I've given someone a good old nibble, and there you have it. So you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of you found it helpful as well. Let me know if you're going to be taking inspiration from any of the looks that I created today in the comment section down below. As always, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time and I nearly lost an eyelid. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.